Inflation, and interest rates. A big jump in rates and the continued rising cost of living. Is Australia prepared for the big economic headwind? Let's find out. Australia's central bank has raised interest rates yet again as it adopts a more aggressive approach to curbing rampant inflation. The RBA's decision to raise rates by 50 basis points to 0.85% marked the first time that the bank has introduced back-to-back rate increases since 2010 and was at the top end of economists' predictions. Let's take a look at what that means for households. Under basic calculations, the June rate increase would add $80 to monthly repayments of a $300,000 loan, $106 for a $400,000 loan, and $159 for a $600,000 loan. For a $750,000 loan, it would add $200 to repayments. These figures are based on an owner-occupier paying principal and interest with 25 years remaining. As usual, the people that get hurt the most by this are those that have mortgages without tax benefits, the owner-occupier and the first-home buyer. For investors, any increases to their repayments are tax-deductible and ultimately will result in less hurt. Much of the rise in inflation has been attributed to global factors, including COVID-related disruptions to supply chains and the war in Ukraine. More locally, a tight labour market and flooding has also added to upward pressure on prices. Not yet mentioned in the mainstream media is the effect from handing out millions of dollars throughout the pandemic, causing discretionary spending to skyrocket. RBA Chief Philip Lowe has stated inflation would also likely be higher than was expected a month ago, due to higher gas and electricity prices and hikes in fuel costs. Mr. Lowe has said the increase in interest rates will assist with the return of inflation to target over time. As for housing prices, well, although prices have declined in some markets over the recent months, they remain more than 25% higher than prior to the pandemic. The real concern is whether further hikes will likely in months ahead, with the size and timing of further rate rises guided by the outlook for inflation and the jobs market. With Australia's fundamentals being so strong, there is no easy fix and it seems we are in for some short-term pain. The new Labor government will have its work cut out for it as it tries to implement a new energy policy, subsidise childcare and dismantling barriers to workforce participation. Tune in next month to see how it's all tracking, and if you would like an assessment of your finances or current mortgage rates, please email us with your details or message us on Facebook and we will get back to you. Otherwise, we'll see you next month.